poor opinions sometime, and I don't agree with him, and that's fine. I mean, people don't agree all the time.
Aaron, you're being too politically correct on this podcast.
Darrell, that's what you're supposed to do.
No,
when people are
not.
possibly going to hear this.
No.
If
We're
this
here
is
to
going to be
push
published
the
to the whole
envelope,
world,
baby.
Darrell,
We're here to push the envelope, baby. We're here to take all their fragile little thoughts and delicate little sensibilities and put them right in the toilet where they belong. Okay? Here's some thoughts. I think we need to bring bullying back. Because not enough... Too many nerds are confident. You know why I'm so afraid of the dark web? Nerds. I'm afraid of nerds. Because nerds know how to use the internet to track me and kill me. Give that kid an extra swirly. Give him an extra swirly in case he murders you. Then it'll be worth it.
Yeah,
Give him another purple nipple.
Absolutely not getting... This is not getting published, ever.
Aaron, we're publishing it. Because we're 30 minutes in, and I refuse to record another first episode.
You very passively-aggressively were obviously upset that it took so long to record this, and now you're just turning it into a shit show. That's what I'm thinking right now.
I'm not recording this again. We're doing this episode. This is the one that's going out into the world.
All right, Darrell. But here's the thing: if this is the first episode, then no one's going to continue listening to the show, even if it does eventually become okay. Like,
Aaron, who did I offend? Whomst?
You just we lost all the structure. We lost all the structure. We just started talking about random shit.
Because we had to fill
bring
time.
up Noah because you just wanted me to talk shit on Noah. Which really, I mean, I'm not trying to talk shit about anyone when it's going to be published to the whole world and they could hear it.
Aaron, that's the perfect place to talk shit about everyone. Because they can't respond in the same caliber.
They can. They can respond at givemefreesocks@gmail.com. Only if he responds in a question form, though.
Yeah, that's a perfectly fine thing to do. Anyway,
actually,
on the music.
That's a great... Wait, one moment, Darrell. That's a great way to plug our great Q&A section. Noah, if you have a response to anything I've said about you in this podcast, please email it to us in the form of a question.
Yeah, email Aaron
to
like, hey, why do you think I'm a
givemefreesocks@gmail.com.
Hey, why'd you get so mad at me that one time I called you a homophobe? Why do you get so mad at me, Aaron? What are my opinions that are bad? What are my bad opinions?
Yeah, okay. That's fine. Those are all in the question format. So, no, if you have any of those questions, email them to us at givemefreesocks@gmail.com, and I'll be very happy to respond to them. I can't guarantee that you'll get free socks. Cannot guarantee that, but, I mean, it's always possible if you have a good enough question. So, with that said...
if you got beef, I'm a vegetarian, and I ain't fucking scared of him, so...
Alright, now that we've heard Darrell's awful joke, let's transition into our next segment. The music segment. Everyone's favorite segment. Yes, we love music. We love all of our favorite artists. Chance the Rapper, Childish Gambino. Who else is an artist the kids like, Darrell? Drake.
No, keep naming artists. I'm liking this. You keep naming some artists.
Taylor Swift. Everybody okay, maybe just I love Taylor Swift, but that's fine.
What about Fergie? Fergie Ferg's good, too.
I don't really like Fergie. I just love Big Girls Don't Cry. That's it.
Okay, not a huge fan of that one where she raps really fast. Every time I come around from the...
Okay, like that one too. That's
a banger track.
Okay, yeah.
That's a banger track.
Oh, dang. What's Fergalicious? Is that Fergalicious?
I think that is Fergalicious.
Yeah, that's a good song, too. But overall, don't care for Fergie, especially after that awful national anthem that she did at, what was that, the NBA All-Star game?
I don't know. I don't watch
sports. Good God, that was terrible.
I'm a fucking piece of shit.
Cool, Darrell.
I'm a loser.
Okay, cool, Darrell. Yeah, Darrell, keep making this great podcast. This podcast, like... It goes on the up, and then you just have to say something like that, don't you? Don't you, Darrell? You just love to self-sabotage, don't you, Darrell?
I think I have executive dysfunction, and anytime I need to complete a task, I just fuck it up. I'm kidding. Yeah, Song of the Week. The Song of the Week is picked by me and Aaron, but this week more me than Aaron, because I showed it to Aaron, and he liked it and agreed that it was a good one. It's Cool Generator by the band Bad Moves. They're a new band. They do sort of like a punk, not so much punk, but more like alternative garage type rock. If you remember a few years back, we started a band called Trash Boob, and Bad Moves is essentially how I wanted Trash Boob to sound, but we never practiced or made any songs or could write songs or...
We had one good practice, which I looked for the recording for, and nobody has. I tried to see if Reese has it, tried to see if you have it. I don't have it.
Nope,
it's
I don't
gone.
have it. I got a new phone. It's gone forever. It was two-thirds of the band knew how to play instruments, and we didn't have drums. Everybody played guitar. and no one was on vocal because we couldn't decide who wanted to be the singer.
Daryl was the third that didn't know anything. Just so everybody knows that.
I got my bass part down, so I still remember it, so shut up.
Yeah,
I know how to play that one thing on bass.
You did get it down. But anyway, music segment. That's a great song Daryl just mentioned, and we're going to continue this whole segment, Song of the Week. And it should be pretty nice, you guys. Let us know if you like it, let us know if you don't like it, but preferably like it, because
we won't listen to bad opinions. We won't listen to opinions that we don't like. We won't listen to people saying, hey, that Song of the Week sucks. We're not going to listen to any negative feedback, because who cares what people who don't like it say. It's not for you, then. It's not for you. That's what? Are you being too passive? You're being too passive on this podcast.
No, I'm not passive at all, though. Trust me.
If it's constructive, sure. But if it's just like, I don't like this, then don't listen.
All right, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's fair.
That's a fair statement, I think. I stand by everything I say.
All right, music, guys, music. What else can we talk about music, Daryl?
I don't know. Not a whole lot's happening in the music industry except for, like, rappers are dying, rappers are beefing, Drake has a son, I guess, that we didn't know about for years and years and years.
That's true.
I don't know. No one's really going to get out. Well, Bobby Shmurda might get out of prison soon, but I don't know. Maybe.
True. So pretty quiet week in the music industry. We're probably going to have to get back to you guys next week. But
on the music segment, yeah, for sure.
Exactly, yeah.
So we're going to do some trending topics. What's a trending topic for you, Aaron? Because I'm going to pull up some tweets, some Twitters.
Oh, jeez. I wish I was prepared for this. Shoot, I mean, I don't know. Demi Lovato's in the hospital, but I don't really care for her.
Oh, that's also true.
Oh, and then PewDiePie got some shit for posting a meme about Demi Lovato. That was kind of funny.
Yeah. Yeah, because he's an idiot. PewDiePie's a dummy, and he stole my
PewDiePie,
catchphrase.
He's an idiot, but I really like PewDiePie.
He stole my catchphrase. He stole the name PewDiePie from me. If you ever listen to my stream on Twitch, you'll always hear me saying my catchphrase. PewDiePie, PewDiePie, PewDiePie.
Yeah, Daryl, that's your catchphrase. You had that first, you're right.
I've had it for a decade now, and PewDiePie refuses to acknowledge me, return my emails or calls or texts, because we're on a first-name text basis, so...
Really?
This podcast brought to you by PewDiePie.
What's PewDiePie's first name, Daryl?
Pew.
I'll give you 3 names. You have to guess which one it is.
Okay. It's none of them. His first name's Pew.
Is it
His first name's Pew. His middle name is D. It's Felix. But his first name is Pew. For the sake of the joke, Aaron, play with me. Play with me in this joke I've created. For a second. Bounce off me, Aaron. That's the whole point of having...
I'm waiting, Daryl. I'm waiting.
No, it's fine. It's fine. You don't want to play. And it's all good. It's all A-okay.
Alright, Daryl. Alright, that's fine. Alright, Daryl, give us another trending topic.
Okay, I can give you a real big trending topic. Alright. Here we go. The North Korea returns remains of U.S. service members. White House said... Oh, that's bleak. Never mind. I didn't finish reading it.
Daryl, no politics. No politics, man.
Okay.
We're definitely not trying to make enemies of our very small audience.
Yes. Gwyneth Paltrow shut down Amber Rose's Becky with the Good Hair theory. Oh, so this is interesting. On Beyonce's last album, Lemonade, tasty beverage, even pretty album.
I'm familiar.
She accused Jay-Z of having an affair with a white lady named Becky with the good hair. Because Becky apparently is a very common name for white women, and people use that as a pejorative term against them. Anyway, it's not important. Basically, Amber Rose, Kanye West's ex-girlfriend, says, I think Gwyneth Paltrow is Becky with the good hair because of this picture of Jay-Z and Gwyneth Paltrow standing next to each other and smiling. And then Gwyneth Paltrow has now come forward and said, I would never do that, because 1, I love Beyonce, and 2, Jay-Z's kind of gross looking, so... I actually don't know her official statement on that. Also, Aaron, while we're not getting too political, what did you think of the firing of James Gunn?
Oh, great topic, Daryl. Great thing to bring up. Yeah.
Stars is Wars.
Yeah, from Guardians of the Galaxy, yes. Director of those great films. Yeah, I mean... Yeah, I was pretty upset about his firing. It was...
You don't think he deserved it?
Well, I don't know about that. I don't know if I'm at liberty to say on this podcast whether or not he deserved it. But what I do know is that
Aaron.
he made these offensive tweets, Daryl. All right, hang in there with me. He made these offensive tweets about 10 years ago. However much later, I don't know. I'm assuming it was like halfway through, 5 years or so. Let's just say it was 5 years later. Mm-hmm. Disney's looking to hire him to direct these Guardians of the Galaxy films.
Yes.
Disney, this huge company Disney, like the media empire Disney, who does huge background checks on the people that pick up trash at Disneyland. Mm-hmm. Huge background checks, obviously. So they're checking this guy out. They see these tweets. Everyone knows they see these tweets. Then, before he's hired, he issues an apology for these awful tweets. Which is, yeah, I mean, of course, yeah, sure. He did that so he could be hired to direct these films, yeah.
Yes.
So this was taken care of before he was hired. Mm-hmm. But because of the culture, the tweet culture, that everybody's got to be fired because they're saying bad things. Now he's fired from making these like cool movies people liked. It's kind of a bummer. That's all I have to say about it. It's a bummer.
Okay. People are petitioning to try and get him back. Now, if they can't get him back, who would you like to see replace him?
Who would I like to see?
Yeah, if you could pick one director, fantasy draft style director, who would just show up and be like, boom, I got Guardians of the Galaxy done. Guardians of the Galaxy 3, that's all me. I'm doing it. All me.
Anybody.
Whew. Could be Quentin Tarantino, the foot fetishist. Could be, M. Night Shyamalan, or Shulman. I think his name's Shulman.
Oh my god.
Could be Michael Bay.
I can't. I wouldn't mind seeing a James Cameron Guardians of the Galaxy, Daryl.
You think James Cameron should direct Guardians of the Galaxy?
Yeah,
3.
I mean, the MCU can wait. That movie could come out in 10 years. That's fine.
When is Avatar 4 gonna drop? Avatar 2 hasn't dropped yet, but they've done 3, I think, already. They've already filmed and recorded 3. They're just gonna drop all of them together and have like a triple feature one night at the.
Who knows, Daryl? Who knows?
Isn't that still like the best movie of all time according to like stats?
The highest grossing film of all time. It's one of those.
I think it's like top 3 for sure.
No, it's number one. It's number one.
It's number one. It didn't get dethroned by Infinity War or Black Panther, because they were both at $1 billion.
Well, it depends on how you.
Like with inflation, it's the best movie of all time.
No, it's based on like how much money it's made within a certain amount of time, like the first week, the first weekend, and all that jazz.
Okay, well then, yeah, I think it's still the best. Yeah, I'm down for Avatar 2. I wish that they would make more Avatars sooner, but
I mean, Avatar was fine. I don't know why people are like it was a fine movie. Why is everybody like going crazy for this? Like, I don't know. I didn't get it.
It's the first time people did like 3D in like a cool ass way. I remember when those 3D glasses that look like sunglasses that people would poke the eyes out of and bring to school and look like hipsters?
Yeah, those are awful, but yeah.
It was the first time someone had done one of those movies, like, really fucking cool. Alright, you know what?
That's fair.
Let's get into the questions. Enough jibber-jabber about the news. Save the tweeting for the birds. Save the birds for the Twitter.
Good point, Daryl. That was a great transition. Now we're getting into your favorite topic. Sing the jingle with me, Daryl. Q&A session. Free socks.
Get them socks, baby. Alright. So you got the questions pulled up, or should I?
You're probably gonna have to read them, Daryl. I tried to have them pulled up, but I couldn't find your message.
Okay, for sure. I'm pulling them up right now. All right. So here's question number 1 from. I'm gonna say her name, but I'm not gonna say anything else. Katrina. Would you rather have hands on your feet, hands where your feet are, or feet where your hands are?
All right, that's a question for sure. And so so in this scenario,
your feet would replace your hands, but you also have regular feet. So you'd have two.
So you have 4 all feet. All
feet. All feet, yes.
Or all hands.
Or all hands, yeah.